of the Committee of Defense and Internal Affairs.
Honorable members, can we listen to the report?
And the Committee on Legal and Parliamentary Affairs on the Protection of Sovereignty Bill 2026. This minority report is brought under Rule 215 of our Rules of Procedure of Parliament. In the opening remarks, Madam Speaker, it is critical that today, when a draconian bill is presented to this Parliament for enactment into law, the minority is persuaded by some of the most memorable speeches in the political history of Uganda. Honorable members of Parliament, please pay attention to the contents of this speech attributed to President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni in the early 1990s. This is what he said. I open the quote. Depending on the nature of the state, in a given society, law can be an instrument of oppression and exploitation, or of social justice and progress. Law is not synonymous with justice. It is not always synonymous with justice. It can be, but it may not be. What is legal is not necessarily what is just. Law can be used by the strong against the weak, by the rich against the poor, by the minority against the majority. Historically, law has been used by the oppressor against the oppressed. During the slave trade period, enslaved people were owned and disposed of like chattels, and it was perfectly legal to own a slave. The NRM government is strongly opposed to having laws on our statute books which serve the interest of the minority against the majority of the people, or in which any way promote to serve the injustice or advance backward interest in our society. We close the quote. The minority shall, where necessary, refer to the speech above for the purpose of reminding ourselves as legislators and fellow Ugandans. And four,
Right, Honorable Speaker. But we want to benefit from the citation. When you're citing, you're quoting somebody, you've stated the date, you could also tell us where that speech was
You
made.
can find the source.
Right Honorable Speaker, I am well conversant with the rules of procedure of this House. That's why I've confined myself to this report. I will be available to clarify if necessary. Members can listen, I will respond to you. Thank you. The minority report, where necessary, shall refer to the speech above for the purpose of reminding ourselves as legislators and fellow Ugandans.
Can I have a copy? Yeah.